So the room got cleared out, excavated a little bit here, and started over here. So with all the work going on, of course, the hole filled back up with sand. Well, halfway. It's not too bad. The can is usually about a 30-inch deep. That's a good 18 right there. So it seems like the logical way to do this is I'm going to measure the can. This floor, the concrete is level. No matter, even if you see it in spots, if you throw a level across any of these pieces, it's level. So that's a pretty good thing because I could actually put a straight edge across this hole and determine where the invert is on the inlet on the sewer ejector, the can. And then I can calculate how far it is from the can to the first fitting, which is going to be here. This one going straight is going for the water closet. And then it's going to continue across, pick up the lavatory on the other side. And there'll be a Y here, where this Y will pick up the tub. Most likely I'll make the tub branch 2-inch. And there also is going to be a sink on the other side of this concrete wall. And I think the easiest way to do that would be to core drill this wall, put the TY, put the TY against the wall and run the trap arm right directly through. This way all the plumbing will be on this side. And the only thing you'll see on the other side is the inlet or the extension of the trap arm. And that's going to be 2 inches as well. I believe it's going to be a service sink, slop sink, or what do you call them? Yeah, like a service sink. You're in the basement. You want to wash out a mop bucket. That's real good. A mop bucket. You tell I'm tired. So that's the game plan. And what we're going to do is bring the vent up. There's going to be a 2-inch vent coming along here, which goes all the way to the roof. And that 2-inch vent's going to come along, turn along this wall. I'm going to put in a relief vent for the water closet. And I'm putting a vent in for the lavatory. And there'll also be an 1.5-inch vent coming up from the tub drain. And that tie all those together, and that should be plenty of air. I was watching a guy the other night. I don't remember if he was in Idaho or Wyoming, but he had a pretty cool YouTube channel. And he was talking about DFUs, and you guys know your DFUs. 3-inch pipe. Well, I'm going to try to repeat what he was saying. But his whole video was about why we need venting and yada yada. But anyway, he had a bathroom group, and he was saying how at this point, once you got the bathroom group, you got 4 DFUs at the Y. But it was interesting how he was presenting it. He was pointing to each socket on the Y, which was kind of cool. And really, the way it goes, when you go take your master's test, they actually give you a blank piece of paper, and they'll tell you there's well, at least this is what the test I took was. There are X number of bathrooms, X number of kitchens, yada, yada, yada. And you have to draw an isometric diagram of all of the, of that whole thing. So let's say they told you there's, 35, 40 fixtures in a house. But they'll give it to you like, here's a full bath, a half bath. There's a bar sink in the basement. There's a laundry tray here. And mine was they gave it to you in words. I've also I've seen a test where they'll draw a diagram of the house and then say laundry tray, bar sink. But the one that to me is more of a challenge is when it's words only. In other words, they just list what's in the house as far as bathroom groups, fixtures, bar sinks, laundry trays, yada, yada, yada. And then from that wording, you don't have any pictures. And the way our minds work, some of us are picture orientated. Some of us, you can just tell the idea and they get it. Some people are visual. You have to show it to them. And I guess because we're all different, you know. But wording is harder. And I've messed with both of them and trained other people trying to get their master's license. And the same guy, I could put it in words. I show him pictures and he gets it. So that doesn't mean, no one's really any, we're all capable of being intelligent. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, there might be exceptions, but there you go. So that's what we're off and running. This is the last bathroom group with the ejector. The whole house is done now. The only thing I have to go back up for is to run a condensate line from the 3rd floor. I have to hook up the natural gas to the 3rd floor furnace. And down, all the rest of the work is down here in the lower level. And for that reason, to show you I set up, remember I said I was going to make my last stand down here. So this is my workshop inside the house, so to speak. And little place saw here. Got my pieces there where I can make supports. I have a table saw upstairs so I can rip. Have my cutoff saw here so I can do metal. This is really like the metal fabrication table, wood fabrication. And this is like the everything table. Got the radio there, all the drills, all the chargers up there. So we're ready to rock, as it says, and got our tools underneath. A lot of stuff going on. Took home about 30% of tools. That's it. Still have, let's see what's in here. Still have my threading rig. Yeah, threading rig is still here. And vise, I'll need that to finish up the natural gas. So, all right, let's get on it. See you.